I want to talk to you about changing your life. Okay, this is meant to be a different sort of video to what you might be expecting. The minute I talk about making money, you're probably going to turn off. The minute I talk about fitness, you're going to turn off. The minute I talk about happiness, you might turn off. But what if life was just a combination of all of these? Getting all of these pillars in check. But not only that, adding in like a spiritual side of things. Just basically becoming a happier, healthier person all round. And aiming towards the things in your life that you actually want. Through hard work, focus. They call it manifesting. Where you're thinking about the things you want and you focus on the things that you want. So I want this channel to be a combination of all these 4 pillars. So in the method and the idea behind it all is improvement. Physical. Okay? Spiritual. As in focusing on what you want. Financial. So it's all about, and obviously your joy and your happiness. So can we really truly get all of these things into one nice little bundle that we call a happy life? Well, I believe we can. And a happy life begins with gratitude, and that is the first thing I'm going to talk to you about, gratitude. Now, I'm currently on holiday in Greece. We're on the island of Rhodes. And look how nice this is. But you don't have to be here, you don't have to be on holiday to be grateful. You can be grateful for anything in your life. Small things. Seeing the sunrise. Hearing birds. Seeing dogs wagging their tails. There's so many things you can be grateful. You can be grateful for things you've already got. Things you've had. And grateful for things that may come into your future. So for example, I am so grateful, and I genuinely am grateful, that I've worked hard for years to try and make extra money, which has then bought me nice holidays. And most years we manage to go away on holiday. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that drive within me. I'm grateful that I passed my driving test many years ago, which has enabled me to run my own business and drive a van and work outdoors. I'm grateful for what exciting opportunities may lay ahead. And I'm grateful for my wonderful family that put a smile upon my face every single day. I've got a beautiful, loving wife. I've got kids that just make me smile, laugh, giggle, and make me feel good inside. So that's the first thing, daily gratitude. And you'll see on my channel I talk about daily gratitude all the time. It's a big part of my life. It really is. And I've actually started seeing number signs as a result of being grateful every single day, because what I've done, I've raised my vibration. And vibration is simply your mood, your mindset. So when you're positive minded, more of the same positive good stuff actually comes into your life. When you're down, depressed, grumpy, annoyed, irritated, resentful, bitter around people or things or situations, you know what happens. You start off on the wrong foot. The rest of your day turns out the same way, doesn't it? It really does. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is your health. You need to have a healthy body, because with a healthy body comes a healthy mind, and you can just live a better existence day to day. Sure, there are going to be things that we're going to be predisposed to, but we can't change that. But we owe it to ourselves to be as healthy as we can. So find something that's simple. For me, walking. I've just become more active. This is day 263 now of walking every single day. 10,000 steps. It takes me about an hour and a half, 2 hours, when it's a nice leisurely stroll. But I get up early, I do in the morning, and it sets me up for the day. Try and eat a little better. Try and cut out the processed food or limit it. And try and eat as good as you can, as many days as you can. And that's my simple philosophy on life with regards to food. Now, of course, if you want to change your body shape, you can. You don't have to be a gym bro or anything like that. You don't have to be hardcore lifting the weights. You can just do a few bodyweight exercises. All I do is a few push-ups every day, but I'm consistent with them. And you'll soon realise that consistency is an important theme in my life, in my channel, in what I do. But it wasn't always like this. It became like this when I started to walk every day. Number one, I found it an easy task to do. Walking is easy for most people, I get. Some people find it hard. But in general, it's one of the easiest, most gentlest exercises you can do. And it's actually less invasive on your body compared to some forms of exercise, which can be bad for your joints. You know? A local in Greece has just waved to me, seen me filming, bless. So, this is the second pillar, your health. Now, wealth. How do we attract more wealth? You can work extra hours, or you can find something to do on the side and make a few extra dollars, pounds, whatever it is, euros. Or you can build something up. You can make a side hustle grow into something bigger. Now, I already run a business. It's a lawn care business, and it does well. It's established. It's been going for about 15-20 years, and it does well. I started a YouTube channel teaching people what I do in my business, how to get their own nice lawns. And the channel's grown to about 50,000 subscribers, and it does okay. And it makes income every single year. And now we've got this channel, which is a culmination of all things I have learned over the years. From business, making money, and now bringing more health into my life. Bringing more calm and peace and tranquility. Because stress is a big thing. And this is why we're talking about, when I say spiritual stuff, I don't mean woo-woo, far out, space-aging man. I mean about having a positive mindset, because a positive mindset helps you get the things you want in your life. Now, there really are so many side hustles these days you can start. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of ways. One of the easiest ways to get started is on YouTube. Document your journey. People like to see transformations. I went from fat to fit. I went from unhealthy to healthy. I started with zero money and I made this money. I went from no knowledge of sewing to being able to craft this entire bed sheet, and I've turned it into a business and now I make money from that. You know where we're going with this? Everyone has a skill. What's yours? And finally, I want to talk about manifesting. It's starting to become quite a hot topic, and it attracted my attention about 2 years ago when I heard that Jim Carrey, the famous actor, and Oprah Winfrey both have used manifestation and the law of attraction to bring success into their life. So you can see why more and more people are actually talking about it and getting interested in it without thinking it's religion. Because a lot of people, when you talk about religion, they get laughed at, they get mocked, because they just think, oh, it's one of those people. But it's all about mindset. It's all about knowing where you want to go in life. It really is. So I'm out now doing my 10,000 steps. It's about 30 degrees Celsius in Faliraki here today. But I'm still getting it done. I haven't missed a day at all because I'm building those consistent habits, and consistency is key. So I want to do a little bit of a recap on all of these 4 things which are really important to me in my life, which are helping me move forward. So let's get into that. So when I heard about the topic of manifesting, I'm not going to lie, I actually thought it was just another way to make money and become a success. Because I've been chasing money for many years, but with a lot of hard work going into it and many hours spent not talking to my family, and just really putting work and business and making money before them. But balance really is important. You've got to have that balance there, because you're only here once and you don't know how long you've got. So you've got to make every day count, but you've still got to push for the things you want. So I got into manifesting, thinking if I can manifest wealth, for example, then my life can become wealthier. And with wealth you can actually do more, you can help more people, you can give more to charities. So don't feel bad if you come into a lot of money. You should never feel bad. So I started looking into it and watching videos, and I found that gratitude is a really important part of manifesting and the law of attraction. And people talk about the law of attraction and manifesting, and they talk about it as being source, universe. Some people call it God. Whatever you want to call it, it's the same universal energy that flows around everybody, within everybody, and in every single object. So we're all energy. I don't know if you know, but in an atom, but 99.9999% of it is actually air. There's nothing there. So it's all about energy movement. So how can energy become solid matter? So it's an interesting topic. But you can manipulate matter and concepts and bring good things into your life if you focus on the good things. So that's what got me into it. So it's not really from a point of woo-woo or anything like that, or spiritual or religious. I got into it thinking about making money and becoming a wealthy person. But as time went on, I was doing my morning walks every day, and this is going to sound strange and bizarre, but I started to see number signs. Now I'm not spiritual, I'm not religious, but I started to see number signs, and I've been seeing them every single day since. 12, 12, 13, 13, 10, 10, 2, 2, 08, 08, 07, 07, 06, 06, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, all of those combinations and more every day. And I'm never ever looking for them, but I'll be going about my day and I'll just stop and I'll check the time on my phone. It's always that one of those. So it's kind of bizarre. And so that makes me think that there is more to it than just coincidence. Maybe there is something to all this manifestation stuff, especially when you hear about these celebrities and now they've gone on to achieve massive success. So just as a recap with what we're talking about, my 4 pillars to a successful you are improving your physical self, okay? Improving your happiness through gratitude and appreciating what you've already got in your life. Okay? Napoleon Hill said life is like a donut. Everybody focuses on the ring around, everybody focuses on the hole in the center of the donut, the bit what's missing, the bit what they haven't got in their life. Everybody wants that. What they should be focusing on is what they've already got, which is the donut itself, because that's what you've already got and you need to appreciate that. All the little things, so something to think about there. So we're talking about improving your mental side of things, in other words, manifestation, improving your body and your health, improving your happiness, and improving your wealth. So all of these topics are what I'm going to be covering in this channel. What you need to do is make sure that you are subscribed, or you follow me, and you click on the like and you ask questions. Give us a thumbs up, because that way you don't miss a video. Everything that I'm going to be talking about. Now, I'm not an expert, but I've got experience in making money. I'm seeing number signs, and I'm working on manifestation techniques. Okay, and I'm improving my health. I'm walking every single day, and I'm starting to eat better as well. So if any of this sounds interesting, self-improvement, improving you to become a better version of you in all sides of the coin, then stick around. And I'll share what I know. I don't claim to know everything, but you can follow as I go along, and maybe, just maybe, you can have a go yourself. Because my dream is to help thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people to go on and lead better lives in happiness, in health, in career, through manifestation, and bringing the things you want into your life, and improving your finances. Now, YouTube is one of those ways to make money. It's one of the easiest ways to make money. You literally just share your journey. People like to see people's journeys. So where are you going to start? Do you want to change your fitness levels? I'll leave it with you. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take care.